up, y'all? It's Saturday. Your girl is here for Saturday Scares. We got the ominous storm outside right now. I hear lightning and thunder, so I guess it's perfect. Um, I'm gonna try to get y'all 2 videos today because I did not do one last week, I don't think. So for the first video, we're going to do the Smiling Man animated, Chainsaw Maid, which is a claymation, and Laura Lost. These were sent by Kia on YouTube. She was, well, it got to me by way of Kelly. Um, I guess this is MCUD CTV. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And Shane Patrol. So we're gonna do these 3 first, and hopefully we get a little jump scare out of some of them. But I hope y'all having a good day. So we're gonna go ahead and get into these. And let's see what's up. This one, again, is the Smiling Man, but this is animated. I think we did a Smiling Man last time, but it was by Alter. This one is by Llama Arts.
About 5 years ago, I lived downtown in a major city in the US. I've always been a night person, so I would often find myself bored after my roommate, who was decidedly not a night person, went to sleep. To pass the time, I used to go for long walks and spend the time thinking.
In the middle of the night?
I spent 4 years like that, walking alone at night. I never once had a reason to feel afraid. I always used to joke with my roommates that even the drug dealers in the city were polite. But all that changed in just a few minutes of one evening. It was a Wednesday, somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
I was walking near a police patrol park quite a ways from my apartment. It was a quiet night, even for a weeknight, with very little traffic and almost no one on foot. The park, as it was most nights, was completely empty. I went down a short side street in order to loop back down my apartment when I first noticed him. At the far end of the street, on my side, was the silhouette of a man dancing. It was a strange dance, similar to a waltz, but he finished each box with an odd forward stride. I guess you could say he was dance walking, headed straight for me. Deciding he was probably drunk, I stepped as close as I could to the road to give him the majority of the sidewalk to pass me. The closer he got, the more I realized how gracefully he was moving. He was very tall and lanky and wearing an old suit. He danced closer still until I could make out his face. His eyes were open wide and wild, head tilted back slightly, looking off at the sky.
That's the Joker.
His mouth was formed in a painfully wide cartoon of a smile. Between the eyes and the smile, I decided to cross the street before he danced any closer. I took my eyes off of him to cross the empty street. As I reached the other side, I glanced back, and then stopped dead in my tracks. He had stopped dancing and was standing with one foot in the street, perfectly parallel to me. He was facing me, but still looking skyward, smile still wide on his lips. I was completely and utterly unnerved by this. I started walking again, but kept my eyes on the man. He didn't move. Once I had put about half a block between us, I turned away from him for a moment to watch the sidewalk in front of me. The street and sidewalk ahead of me were completely empty. Still unnerved, I looked back to where he had been standing to find him gone. For the briefest of moments, I felt relieved, until I noticed him. He had crossed the street and was now slightly crouched down. I couldn't tell for sure due to the distance and the shadows, but I was certain he was facing me. I had looked away from him for no more than 10 seconds, so it was clear that he had moved fast. I was so shocked, and I stood there for some time, staring at him.
Suspect
and then he
eyes.
started moving toward me again. He took giant, exaggerated, tiptoed steps, as if he were a cartoon character sneaking up on someone.
Oh no.
Except he was moving very, very quickly. I'd like to say at this point that I ran away or pulled out my pepper spray or cell phone or anything at all, but I didn't. I just stood there, completely frozen, as the smiling man crept toward me.
Bruh, if you don't run.
And then he stopped again, about a car length away from me.
That's too
still
close.
Smiling a smile, still looking to the sky. When I finally found my voice, I blurted out the first thing that came to mind. What I meant to ask was, what the fuck do you want? In an angry, commanding tone. What came out was a whimper. What the fuck?
Oh,
Regardless of whether or not humans can smell fear, they can certainly hear it. I heard it in my own voice. That only made me more afraid. But he didn't react to it at all. He just stood there, smiling.
bro, that's
Then,
creepy as hell.
after
And you
what
sitting
felt
up here
like
looking.
forever, he turned around, very slowly, and started dance walking away.
He could have good at
Just
you
like that.
right on the street.
Not wanting to turn my back to him again, I just watched him go until he was far enough away to almost be out of sight.
Bitch, I would have took off running
And
so
then I
quick.
realized something. He wasn't moving away anymore, nor was he dancing. I watched in horror as the distant shape of him got bigger and bigger.
Oh my god, he doing a full sprint, bruh.
He was coming back my way, and this time he was running.
Oh, hell no.
I ran until I was off the side road.
Bitch, he
back
running
onto
like
a
that
main
man
road
from
with
Get Out.
Sparse traffic. Looking behind me then, he was nowhere to be found. The rest of my way home, I kept glancing over my shoulder, always expecting to see his stupid smile, but he was never there.
Bro, that's old.
I lived in that city for 6 months after that, and I never went out for another walk.
I bet.
There was something about his face that always haunted me. He didn't look drunk. He didn't look high. He looked completely and utterly insane. And that's a very, very scary thing to see.
Bruh.
Don't.
Y'all. That was creepy. And then he did that full sprint towards him running like the man on Get Out. I would have been out. Y'all would have lost 15 pounds that night running home. This is why you don't be out in the middle of the night. What for? What was the reason? What was the reason? I'm tired. Anyway, moving along, because I ain't got time for shenanigans like that. Our next video is Chainsaw Maid 2. It's a claymation, so I already know it's going to be ignorant.
I didn't.
And then it says 18 plus. So, with that being said, let's watch this. Oh. 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 Why are these claymations always nasty? What is that? What? What?
Chainsaw.
What? How you blew his head off and he's still coming? Oh. What is happening? Two bullets and a... Oh. These claymations be horrible, bro. They so nasty. Like, what? I'm gonna need her to watch that show. What is that? Oh Lord. Really with the slow motion. Is that it? That's the game. Lord, Lord, Lord. Bro, they is fucking this made up. This is disgusting. Who makes these? Jesus Christ. Ooh. Y'all, I don't know what to do with these claymations. I have not watched a one claymation that wasn't like officially screwed up. Like they all just so gory and nasty and just like, oh my god, like is that just the culture for claymation to be messed up like that? Bro, I'm gonna need a whole drink after this. Goodness gracious. Don't drink, kids. I just be joking. I don't drink like that. Oh my god. This last video is called Laura Lost. It's a scary short horror film. Y'all can hear my voice that I'm tired. I am tired. Nimachoka. That's Swahili for I'm tired. I'm trying to learn Swahili, y'all. Anyway, let's get into this last video for this. Whew, gracious. Oh, this looks like a sci-fi scary movie with this music coming on like this.
Remember that girl that disappeared a few months ago?
I hope y'all ain't finna find her.
Something? Malcolm. Laura Malcolm.
She a friend of yours? You got a thing for her or what?
She was last seen in these woods.
Yeah. Well, how do you know?
I was the last one to see her.
Oh, that's not suspect at all. Oh.
Because it's gonna take long. I got stuff to do. Don't worry. It'll be worth it.
I don't trust him. Who is this bitch? So you don't hear them gun clicks behind you. I'm not taking nobody to the woods, and then I'm out here walking first. Take your ass on.
You say this place is haunted. No one comes here. I say that makes for an excellent hiding spot.
I would have beat his big ass. You're not finna. I would have beat his ass when I seen that gun.
couple of weeks ago, this weirdo comes into the store and buys like 40 pounds of it. Costs him a fortune, right? So he's dropping money all over the place. And when he goes to leave, his picture falls out of his wallet. I was about to run after him and get it back until I looked at it. He must have followed her, trapped her somehow.
So y'all spirit detectives out here trying to save the almost dead. Okay. The stupidity of this situation is beyond me. Killer's out. Let's go play in this house. Jesus. I'm not out here playing like this. In the woods. Ain't no telling who else he got in there. What if he got a partner? Oh, let me just knock on the killer's door. Let me just open.
Open it. What? You've always been a chicken shit. Even when we were kids. Can't grow all those muscles and become the joke of the town. Yeah? But you're always gonna be a fucking asshole, no matter what.
Ooh.
You going in?
Come on, chat.
Wait creep to come back.
How you gonna have somebody kick the door and this was your idea and you scared to walk in? The whole point of him pulling out the gun early was so what? And then now you scared. Where the gun at now?
Cozy. You better
Oh. He got nanny cams in the taxidermy. Bruh, this man look like he hunt for a living. Y'all sure y'all want to be in here? Oh, he got a homemade rack. Where is the gun though? Forget the flashlight.
Laura?
Sci-fi movie all day.
There's nothing here, man. You were wrong, okay? Now let's go.
How y'all gonna get out of them chains?
It's me, Cole. This is Brian. We thought it was time for you to come home. Would you like that? Don't be afraid. We're here to help you.
How y'all gonna get out of them chains before this man come back? Bruh, somebody need to get her some Carmex stats. A nice high bath, some Carmex, some lotion. A meal that's not a bird, that's dead.
How do we get these chains off you? find a key. It's got to be down there somewhere. I'd find it.
You don't think the man took the keys with him, maybe? Oh. I'm gonna need y'all to yank wherever them chains hook to and just take all of it on out of there.
Fuck! I can't find anything, Claude!
Oh. Ain't nobody in there but the girl. Why she moving like that? What kind of shit? I don't know what kind of games y'all playing out here in the woods, but I ain't got time. Human demogorgons out here in the woods. Jesus. Well. I don't know what to say. I hope y'all could hear that because it was loud for me. But now that I'm looking at the sound, it don't look like it was real loud. So I hope y'all could hear that last one. I'm gonna have to go back and see. But I don't know, y'all. Some of these Saturday scares, like I wouldn't have thought that she was a monster, but who was gonna do her dad? Like, I don't know. These comments though. If a girl goes missing and you discover a local man has a picture of her, you call the police, give them the picture and the information, and let them handle it while you go home. Where? These comments, y'all, under this video. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Thank y'all again for supporting a Saturday Scare video. Don't forget, if you want me to watch something, a trailer, animated, or whatever, just hashtag Saturday Scares on Twitter, and then I probably will end up watching your video. So until next time, guys, peace.